bringing in 2 players from Bayern Munich in De Ligt and Mazraoui, and we will also tell you guys the decisions made about Scott McTominay, and I'll react to Eric Ten Hag, some of his comments, and guess what, I'm going to also read your comments. So if you do have some comments, feel free and join them. And before we start, guys, I just want to give you guys a big up. Yesterday we demanded 50 likes, and we are closing it on our 80 likes on the videos. Yesterday we had yesterday was a very good stream because we obviously had a lot of you guys who came in, and it was a Friday, very motivating. I didn't want to do a stream today. I'm doing it today. I'm doing it for you guys. So guys, if you're coming in, please make sure you subscribe, because you know what, when we hit that 5,000 subscribers, we're giving away some memberships, and we're also giving you guys a present, right? But before we start, I want to ask you guys, there is a poll here. I'm asking you guys a question here. The question here is, must United buy De Ligt and Mazraoui to save our start of the season? The reason why I'm asking this is because there have been a lot of discussion going on about Manchester United will start last season as usual. Let's put it this way, as usual. Let's don't forget, Manchester United, many people know our team from the past as a club which we always work on the panic, and this is a challenge in which we have with the present regime. So we need to be professional, and that's what we have been doing all this while, if you are honest. So I think United, obviously, we need to show some character in the way we operate here in this season. Welcome to the community. We have our moderator Tonde Joy. Good morning guys. Where are you watching these videos from? But let's hit straight to the story here. The first story will be McTominay actually. Yesterday I told you guys about the second bid that Fulham will do to McTominay, right? They did a second bid for McTominay, and the bid was 20 million pounds. Sorry guys, it's my fault, I didn't arrange this. The bid was 20 million pounds, and Manchester United turned down that bid. And the thing with McTominay's bid is that Manchester United has made it clear that we want 30 million pounds for McTominay. And to be honest, McTominay is worth that money. McTominay is worth that 30 million pounds. Guys, if you're coming in, we have 15 of you watching. Just click the like on the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're here live every morning, so you will be you shouldn't, please make sure you click the bell. This is my bell, this is our bell. For those of you who have been here before, you know what I'm talking about. So this is my bell, so click the bell which you have below there, so whenever we are live, you'll be the first to get the stories here. There is no here we go today. There is no deal done. There is no I wouldn't make videos just because I won't get out here and make videos just because I need you guys to jump into the train with us. But there is definitely a decision made in Manchester United that we must buy these 2 players from Bayern. It is a decision that even if we didn't want, we have to. But the biggest problem here is for us to buy Mazraoui and De Ligt, we must, right? We must raise some cash from them. Hence, we must let me not say kick out, it's so rough. We must let some players leave. And that's why we have McTominay. The dealing of McTominay is very important, because if we get 30 million for McTominay, we can use that money to cancel for De Ligt, and also if we get 15 million for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it will be used for a similar thing with Mazraoui. Guys, I'm not seeing the likes. Please, I want to see if we can beat our record yesterday. We had 50 likes in a video when we were live. If we can do 100 likes today, that would be fantastic. And thanks for all of you subscribing. We had over 30 subscribers yesterday in our live stream. Fantastic stream, by the way. We had people who were not afraid to express themselves. So, guys, feel free and drop your comment below. Maybe there is a news you guys know. This is a community. It's not mine. You're not coming here because of me. You're coming here because of us. So please use your brain. I love using this word. Please use your brain and make your decision, because I want to believe that the people I'm talking to are people who have an opinion. So if you do have an opinion, drop your comments below and we will we'll get back to you guys. So hopefully you guys understand perfectly what I mean by this. But yeah, Manchester United, we in a situation here that we have to make a very tough decision as the season goes by. We have Lenny Euro's injury. From many accounts, some are saying Lenny Euro's injury will take him we've heard about 3 months. We have heard about 2 months. We have heard he will not be able to start the season. Whatever the case is, Lenny Euro is in a situation where it's a situation which it's very complicated. And while talking about Lenny Euro, we still have Harry Maguire in the pitch. We still have players like Harry Maguire in. We have Lindelof, and these are players that obviously we will have to sell at some point in order to raise finance. So I would I would think that United have a plan for that to happen. We really need to sell Harry Maguire. We need to sell people like Lindelof as well. So, I mean, we will see as time goes on the situation with Harry Maguire and Lindelof. But the good news, one of the good news about the situation we have with Mazraoui and De Ligt is that these two players do have a similar agent, so it is easier to manage. We know Mazraoui has gone to South Korea for the preseason, but we know De Ligt is was left in Germany. He didn't follow Bayern, which means those are signs that Bayern are ready to sell. There is an interesting update in regards to De Ligt. If you remember at the early part of Monday, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I told you guys that Real Madrid was in the race. They were looking for a defender as well. But it was very important because Carlos Ancelotti has come out and said Real are not ready to buy, neither to sell, that the team is already set up and we won't go, or we won't Real will not buy any player. So Real is out of the race. I guess you know this. So United is the only club in the race. But there's an issue also. Bayern Munich wants to buy Tar, the Bayern Leverkusen defender, and Bayern needs funds. So Bayern clearly understands the situation in which Manchester United is at the moment. And what they are doing is what we do is called a negotiation tactic. So they are trying to see who is going to give up, who is going to blink first. That is how it works with negotiation, guys. No matter what you say behind your speakers, behind your boards, negotiation in sports is just like in any business. Sometimes you need to take a risk. The risk could be that Bayern doesn't sell the player and Manchester doesn't buy, and the risk could be also positive for Bayern if Manchester United doesn't blink and pays what Bayern wants. So we are at that point where the negotiation process, there's a lot going out behind the scene, and this is something we need to uncover. We need to have to learn how to live with. So Mazraoui, we know clearly that Noussair Mazraoui, the Moroccan left back for Bayern Munich, will cost Manchester United in the region of £15 million, with add-ons to £20 million. But we also know that a similar sum is demanded for Manchester United to West Ham for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So tell me, guys, what you think. We have 20 of you watching. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. Sometimes I wish I could just block these guys who come on streams and don't react. I would love to hear your questions. If you can make sure you click the like on the video, guys. I think you guys are listening. Is my voice out? Are you guys listening to me? Tunde say McTominay is, I think, worth 40 million. You mean 40 million pounds? But honestly, I think he is worth that sum. I think 40 million pounds for McTominay is the extreme. But honestly, I think McTominay is worth between 30 and 40 at most. That is, let's be honest. McTominay is not worth over 40 million. But yeah, I can see where you're coming. But again, McTominay is not a bad player. It's a player that can do well in many clubs in Europe. It's a player that obviously can be impactful in any European club. This is what I mean. This is an impactful player, and it is worth knowing we can make some money from this player by we can make some money from this player by getting him in between that price range. So I think 30 million is just about all right for McTominay. So smash a like on the video for Manchester United, getting a good valuation for McTominay. But anyway, you know what I mean. So we have spoken about McTominay, Manchester United. We know that Fulham, the situation with McTominay, let me close it out around up. And Tottenham were interested. They really haven't made a bid yet for McTominay, but we know that Fulham is the club which is really placing the bids and has showed good interest. Galatasaray at some point wanted the player, but for financial reasons they couldn't meet up the demand from Manchester United. So McTominay has already agreed personal terms. This is very important. Personal terms with McTominay has agreed he will earn in these clubs more than what he does with Manchester United, and that's a good thing. I think there will be a compromise between the player and also the future clubs as well. So let's see. We will see. We shall see. We shall see how it develops with McTominay. But at this point of time, we know Manchester United, the club, is willing to. Someone who is not willing to let McTominay go is Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag has come out and said, hello to you guys. That's from Han van Soest, from Holland. Yeah. So yeah, but the thing with McTominay's situation here is the manager honestly likes the player. He knows that. I think what Erik ten Hag is doing, like Erik ten Hag came out, it was a question about McTominay. He said he liked the player. The player will be given an opportunity to express himself since he's playing now at the position that he wants. McTominay loves to play to play as a forward attacking player. And Erik ten Hag basically says that we'll give him that platform for him to play where he wants, and he's happy with McTominay. But you know, that is what Erik ten Hag has to say. But I can bet with you, my mic, right, that if Erik ten Hag to be honest, if Erik ten Hag is called at the side and said, do you really think McTominay fits the way you want to play? I think Erik ten Hag would say no. What Erik is doing is he's trying to be very diplomatic here. The modern professional managers, you really know how to deal with the press. So you cannot, Erik ten Hag can't just say McTominay doesn't fit my system and let's sell him. So it doesn't work that way. Guys, please make sure you share the videos, click the share button, subscribe to the channel. Guys, I want you to now, if you want to support what we are doing, please click the like on the video. It goes a very long way. And please subscribe. If we win 5,000, if we can hit that 5,000 subscribers we will actually do something special for you guys. So please help us do so. And yeah, we are like live every morning. We could be live in the evenings, but guess what? The last day of the transfer window, it will be a 24-hour stream where we will be coming and giving you guys. It won't be only Manchester United. It will be also with different clubs on the channel. So that's where we are with McTominay to Fulham. I think I am very confident that Manchester United will go deep in their pockets after the Liverpool game. Let's see how it goes. Because United, it is true that we are saying United has become a team that doesn't only play on a reactive, not a reactive club, but has been more a proactive club. We will see that it will be tested in the coming days. Let's go to the next story. This is regarded to these two players, which you guys might already know. Mazraoui, which we spoke earlier on De Ligt. I have asked a question, guys. Go to the we have a poll. We're trying to get a poll. 18 of you have voted on the poll. Yes. Wow, 100%. Must Man United buy, right, De Ligt and Mazraoui to save the start of the season? And we have had 18 of you who have voted. If we can have 50 votes, that would be fantastic. I don't know, some of you stand here and watch. I really wish to know. There is something I would like to know. Where do you watch these videos from? Because sometimes I think I speak and you guys watch me like you can't react. I mean, it is very boring to see people when you're so quiet and you don't have a position, honestly. So I hopefully I think that if you are really a fan, if you're not a bot, sometimes I think these are bots coming into the stream, because if you are a fan and you're not a bot, you will have an opinion. And I would like to feel, it was, like I said yesterday, very active live stream yesterday, and that's why I didn't want to make videos on the weekend. But guess what? Manchester United, we're playing Liverpool tomorrow. Last pre-game, yeah, Liverpool. If you want to watch that game, go to MUFC official website and you can watch it for free. We will do our match reactions after the game, and again, I mean, I would prefer Manchester United to lose against Liverpool. It's crazy me saying this tomorrow and we don't have an injury, because the Charity Shield might be just a wake-up call for Manchester United. If we go to the Charity Shield where we don't have our full team, our full squad, it becomes a really difficult issue. Because I can tell you guys this for free: if we start the season with a Manchester United losing 2 games out of 3, Eric Ten Hag, the pressure just starts. Forget about what was saying. Forget about what was said that United, even if we don't qualify for top 4, the football is what the board wants. Lies. I think that's lies, because honestly, we want Manchester United. To be honest, I personally think that the only way that we can keep the momentum going is making sure that we don't lose more than a game in our first 3-4 games. Because if we can keep up with getting our results right, making sure that we don't lose games, that will help us to stabilize the ship. Look, a football season, I told you guys yesterday why many clubs don't buy players from tournaments, because tournaments is very easy. With tournaments, when you can get 7 games where you're good, 4 games where you're fantastic. Club football, that's where you really get the real attitude of a football player, because you have a lot of games to manage his career. Guys, we have over 25 of you watching now. Please click the like on the video. Do us a favor. I don't know if you do understand English, but I guess you do. That's why you click. Do us a favor. Like the video. We'd love you to be part of the community. Subscribe to the channel. And most of all, guys, we read your comments free. Maybe I should write here that we read comments here free. Then people will understand what exactly I mean. We have had already 100 of you in the stream. I think with 100 we can hit our goal. Our goal is to hit 50 likes while we are live, and 100 of today. Yesterday was a record stream. So De Ligt, the thing is that with Mazraoui, who we know is a right back, but can also play as center defense. I've heard some people saying Mazraoui can play as left back. United are buying left back. That is not the issue. We have heard that Malaysia is training, by the way. Look, Malaysia was training. He didn't go with the team in the US, but he's still training Carrington, and it would take him 2 months for him to start playing. Which means, I told you guys last season that whenever you see a player has an injury and he's carried by the stretcher, he's not crying for the injury. He's crying for the process which it would take for him to recover and start playing again. Because, it takes you 1 month of really hard physical training with the team. Alone, before even integrated in the team. Then you have to go and play with your reserve team to get match fitness. Then you're brought with your team and also try to play certain also many games before even being featured on TV games which you watch. It is not that easy to get back from a serious injury, especially when it's an operation bone, and start playing with the first team. That is why you see a lot of players get really angry when they are fouled. So I hope you get what I'm trying to explain to you here. So so Manchester United, the last story was United has offered a certain sum to offered 55 million pounds to Bayern Munich for their player. But it seems as if Bayern still needs some extra funds for these 2 players. United are willing to come to a compromise in terms of number. Bayern is playing hardball. I said this a little bit earlier. If you're just coming in, that Bayern are really Real are interested in to buy these 2 players from Bayern. You can see them here, Mazraoui and De Ligt. But it is at a tactical phase for now, where both players might be both players want to come to United. Fabrizio Romano said the other day that the deal with De Ligt, it's like almost a month now that Manchester United agreed personal terms with De Ligt. And to be honest, Mazraoui also wants to come to Manchester United. This is a player that has turned down West Ham. And yeah, now the ball is in the court of Bayern. If Bayern really want to release these players, I'm really surprised that the German team is behaving very unprofessional in this sense. But everything is open, so both sides know what both sides want. Guys, we do have a poll. We're asking you, must United buy De Ligt and Mazraoui to save our start of the season? And with Lenny Euro, who has been injured, most of you, not most, all of the 22 people who have voted said yes. We want 50 of you to take part. So we're going to keep this poll up here. If you're coming in, go and tell us what you think about that. You don't need to write and type. It takes a lot of time, but we want to just get your position. It's a yes or no. Yeah, on in Manchester United in regards to Bayern München, as the Germans do call Munich. So I said I was going to react with Erik ten Hag's comment. There was an interview Erik ten Hag gave. He gave it on Sky where he was asked many questions. Erik ten Hag talked a lot about this season. I think what Erik ten Hag said mostly that touched me was he was very blunt about what he thought. He was asked a question about the managers that left him last season. If you are not aware, Steve McLaren is the new manager of Jamaica. He left Manchester United. And by the way, for those of you who like Mason Greenwood hasn't turned out a chance to play for Jamaica national team. That's just some news. If you were a Greenwood fan, we had a lot of them here. Maybe they left, but you know, in regards to Steve McLaren, he will be there in Jamaica to coach them. They want to qualify for the World Cup, and it's a project in which he does value it, and he will move on with it. And also in regards to Van der Vaart, the how do you pronounce his name? Van Hoist, the assistant manager for Bayern Munich, the previous assistant manager for Bayern Munich. This is Van den Vaart. He is now at Ajax Amsterdam. Erik ten Hag said, well, both players wanted to be a major coach in the club, and they left in the positive. There's nothing negative there. Every coach will want, every manager, everyone will want to be a coach in a certain club where he can place his authority. So this is a normal thing. He was asked a question about Marcus Rashford as well, where the question was about how will Marcus Rashford. It wasn't like will Marcus Rashford be well this season. He was like the journalist wanted to know what is his impression about Marcus Rashford so far, and Erik ten Hag reiterated that Marcus Rashford definitely is a good player, and that it would depend on Marcus Rashford, but the club and his team will do everything they can in order to give give Marcus Rashford in a position where he can express himself. So yeah, this is how we are going to be moving forward in regards to Manchester United. Look, guys, please make sure you click the like on the video, share these videos. Yeah, click the share button, share it with all your social medias. We have the goal for the video today is 50 likes, not 100, just 50. So please make sure you like the video if you have to turn it down. And if you do have some questions, feel free and drop them below. Look, we are live every day. It seems we will not be doing Sundays live stream because it seems as if most of you will be out of town, and I just think maybe weekly live streams will be better for this. But anyway, yeah, that's where we are with the news in regards to Manchester United. Not much, but there are some most positives. The positives are that Manchester United, I heard most of you talking about we are not buying left backs. I think there is an agreement in the team that Hamas can be a good backup going forward. How do you give players an opportunity to grow? I think most of you have forgotten how Marcus Rashford took his chances. You guys have definitely forgotten. So I think giving them a chance will be a very will be very good. So coming back to the story, for those of you who are coming, it's a very slow stream. No, I mean, very few of you are reacting, so it does really pump out some energy out of me personally. So let me just do a roundup here. We do have Fulham, who have made a second bid for Scott McTominay, £20 million for Scott McTominay. Man United desire fee is between 25 and 30. Fulham will walk away if they can get a deal with Manchester United. That's a sure banker. That's what my father used to call it, sure banker. Something which will happen here. Sure, but I think there will be a last fee. Yeah, I think Fulham will go for 25. Manchester United will accept 25 with some realistic add-ons for McTominay. We cannot, or a buyback clause, or 50% sale on sale, or some kind of deal for Manchester United. Will accept that if if Fulham comes to the 25 million. So we talk about Manchester United stepping up an attempt to bolster defense with De Ligt from Bayern Munich and Noussair Mazraoui. De Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui, they have the same manager, they have the same agent, the agent, right? So De Ligt and Mazraoui are available in the summer. Bayern Munich has valuated the pair for £55 million. That's like $70 million. That's the pair. But United have fallen for the valuation. I think United are ready to pay in terms of pounds for both players. They are ready to pay, I think, 45 million. So they are like at 10 million in difference with that. They're in 10 million separated, right, in terms of valuation of the players. Then we know that Lenny Euro will be out. We spoke about that. The Lille player will rule out for like 3 months. He has a broken foot. Matthijs has been broken. With left back also Tyra Malacia, who is still working very hard to return back from training. And it's a very difficult time for United. We haven't had such a situation for a very long time. So that's where we are with Manchester United. No big news, apart of the fact that tomorrow, the 4th of August, 2:45, you can say 3 a.m. United will be playing Liverpool. We're playing Liverpool, and we will be doing a reaction into that game. We'll do our match reaction the next day in the morning, and also come back to you guys and tell you what we think about that. Anyway, guys, the slowest stream in the week. The attendance of the stream has confirmed the reason why I think weekend is it's a crappy idea to do streams, but maybe because of this period, maybe because it's holiday time. Maybe I mean, I did have a question here. I did have someone saying that, during the week, the reason why we don't have a lot of people on the stream is because people are working at work. But I don't think that's the reason. It's not the reason that people are work is the reason why we have people. We have a few people in the morning is that mostly people might be still sleeping. Mostly the time isn't right. So in future, I think if we will be having streams in the weekend, it will be in the evenings, UK time, not this time around in the morning, because you know what, we value your time. So Femi, you have welcome to the stream, Femi. You have guys, click the like on the video, guys. And if you're subscribed, don't forget to click the bell. That's why you don't know when we are live. So make sure you click the bell when we are live. So Femi, welcome, but you are slightly late, mate. You need to you're an old person in the community. I got a text from somebody with this name, but it seems it wasn't yours. I'm talking about local issues in Nigeria. But anyway, look. Must Manchester United buy De Ligt and Mazraoui to save our start of the season? That's an easy one. You are free to vote. We are closing it. 30 already. 30 votes. I think we'll close it here. And guess what? 100% all of you. So all of the potential 100 and almost 200 people who came to the stream now agreed that for United to move forward, we must do that deal. I mean, we're buying these two players. These two players are worth the sum of money we paid for Anthony, and I think when you look at it that way, you see yes. And also, there's an issue. I wanted to go, but let me just say something. I read this article. Also, I spoke with one of a United fan, a friend of mine who follows United also very closely, about Amrabat. I want to tell you guys something about Amrabat, and I will say it again. Amrabat will play for Manchester United. He is worth just £7 million. That's 10 million euros or so. Yeah, £7 million. He will return to Manchester United. He is not training with Fiorentina. He's doing his private training, and I'm 100%. Well, 100% is too much. I don't work for Manchester United. I am a kind of 90% sure that Amrabat will return, because the player wants to return. His salary, he earns between, less than 100k a week, which is very doable for Manchester United. And so that's one of the reasons why I think he will be. So we have Tendelion Aztec. Oh yeah. Anyway, Aztec. He said, "Let's grab them. Let's don't grab them down there, Aztec. You know what I mean." So So Femi Rahim said, "I'm late. Sorry. Come on. You don't have to be sorry. You have a life to live. Yeah. Nobody's pushing you anyway. If it's you who wrote that, talking about your local country, this is not a political community. I almost blocked you, but I just deleted the comment. So, I have my issues. I don't bring them on the community here, and I don't expect people to bring their private issues in our community. We're talking about football. That's why you came here. That's why everybody came here. We talk about football. This is it. If you want to talk about politics, there are other communities that you can go and talk about your local politics. Nigeria, you can talk about Jamaica, UK. I don't want this place to be somewhere where people come and express themselves. If I see that again, I'll tell the moderators you will be blocked. You guys have no idea how difficult it is for someone to set this up and start creating a community. So there must be that respect. The only way we can go forward is there's a respect on both sides, and I will not tolerate that. So please be mature enough and get on board. Amrabat is garbage and can't pass or retain the ball. Oh, that's from Temelion Assestic. This is the first time I'm reading from this guy. He thinks Amrabat is garbage. That's why he's a professional player. That's a joke. That's a joke comment. But anyway, it's your opinion. But you know better than the managers. Let me put it this way. We are having a protest. Femi, sorry. This is, again, I will say this. You're reading this. I won't read this. You should keep your things to you. I have no issue. Nobody is worried about my issue. You shouldn't you should respect what is going internally. Don't put it in an international platform. This is more an international platform. You understand? So please make sure you don't post things like this again. This is regards to your issue. So please respect your issue, and it's good that you delete it. Femi, one of the things is you shouldn't bring your private issues in public. That is what's going on. You should respect it. That's it. People come here, they do have issues. This is the problem with us, our African communities, is that's how the Westerners look at us. We always cry about our problems. Everybody has a problem. Why should you bring it here? Do you think the people in the Dutch land they are giving all what they wanted? No, everybody has an issue. People should respect. You should respect that, and people will respect you when you have an issue, but you can still express yourself. So, and all the sorry for that and everything is not necessary. I'm not your teacher, but anyway, you can say sorry to the community, not me personally. I don't really care. So. Yeah, I don't care. I have never stood here and told people about my issues. I do have a lot. I'm an individual. Everybody does. But the reason why we're here is because we want to talk about football and Manchester United in particular, and then we move on. Yes, if you had some issues with your family, which is more like personal, you should. You can come and you can ask the community. People might help you because this is a community, but you don't ask people on politics. Yes, yeah, I realize he's been deleted. Anyway, guys, great speaking to you. But yeah, you know what? I mean, Manchester United, we have a game tomorrow. That's what we will be talking about tomorrow. We'll do our match reaction tomorrow, guys. Every time you see these videos, please make sure you like them, share them. And for us to, we want to hit that 10,000 before we have a month to hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm not sure we will do that because our community it's impossible to do it if you guys do act. And the best way for you to act is to keep sharing the video and bringing in more football people, not people who complain about their private issues, people who want to talk about football. You bring them into the community, and we'll build a bigger community so you can communicate and know each other better. And that is what that's why all these communities are created, you know. So without all said, guys, I won't ramble a lot. I digress. We should talk more about only what we are talking, which is our beloved club. I did a roundup, but let me just do a roundup again because I need to go on the poll. So we wanted 30 at least, but we have 36 of you who have voted. And guess what? From the 36 people who have voted, we're asking must United buy De Ligt and Mazraoui to save our start of the season. And guess what? 36 of you said yes. And they will, 100%. This is I don't know if this is authoritative voting or democratic voting, but all the 36 people who voted said yes. United season depends on fortifying our defense, and I will agree with that because in most cases, in 70% of cases, when you bring in new players, they know they have to create a direct impact on the season. Well, with that all said, please make sure you click the like on the video, get involved with the United Way, and talk to you tomorrow. We might get a stream out there. We wanted to have 50 likes in this video, only 17. No big deal. What we know, you guys on holiday, it's the weekend, but guess what? Tomorrow we'll be reacting on the game against Manchester United versus Liverpool. And guys, you know what? I will do a match reaction. It will be a pre-record that we can't do these things live because most of you won't watch the game. So whenever you see the videos, make sure you like the videos, share the videos, and So anyway, we have done our roundup. Make sure you come to the stream in the morning. For those of you, by the way, click the bell. It was a